After last week's quick picks review of the Toyota Yaris, some YouTube commenters wondered, why hadn't we reviewed something more exciting, more exotic? Well, we listened. The question is, why am I washing this car if all we were about to do is this? So hey YouTubers, was that better? This is the 2015 Mercedes-Benz C300 4MATIC. This car is a major split personality. It's almost like a reverse mullet. Party in the front, and then business in the back. From this angle in particular, it is all S-Class here, and I think Mercedes has done a great job of making their smaller cars look just like their larger flagships. Just like combining two great genres of music, this interior is the perfect blend of sport and comfort. These seats, part of the $2,175 sport package, are covered in a material called MB-Tex, which is Mercedes' version of vinyl. Now, while some manufacturers are absolutely terrible at replicating leather, this stuff is really comfortable and supportive, and if you think about it, it's going to be rugged, durable, and fairly easy to clean. Overall, the cockpit is a really comfortable place to be, and especially up front, provides an incredible amount of legroom for taller drivers. Mercedes' newest infotainment controller, though it looks big, actually incorporates a standard touchpad and falls pretty readily at hand and feels natural to use. To its left, and also standard, is a rocker switch that controls what they call agility, which adjusts steering response, throttle response, and transmission programming. To its right, conversely, are the audio controls for power and volume, and as well a switch for one of the smoothest auto engine start-stop systems I have ever used. And on the subject of refinement, everything else in this interior is beautiful. It's well put together, very representative of its big brother, the S-Class, and the materials are soft to the touch and feel solid no matter where your hand falls. It's especially gorgeous with this optional open-pore black ash trim. The one thing I can't stand, however, are blank switches like this. I understand I didn't get ventilated seats, but come on, at least just give me one big button. With or without the optional accoutrement, it's definitely a beautiful place to spend a good amount of time. And alright, styling isn't everything, and I've been guilty too of liking both cars that I've driven so far, but if the shoe fits, why not? You just have to have a great powertrain and good driving dynamics to back it up. Well, let's take a look at what makes our C300 tick, literally. So lots of modern cars, especially turbocharged ones like this, employ a system to deliver fuel into the cylinders called direct injection. And what that does is it uses very high pressure to finely meter exactly the right amount of gas going into each cylinder, which creates better economy, more power, and lower running temperatures. It's very similar in principle to a diesel engine, just without the inconvenience of having to find a place to fuel up. All that tech, along with the standard 4MATIC all-wheel drive system and Mercedes 7-speed automatic, is good for just over 6 seconds to 60. It actually feels a little bit faster, but there's definitely still a little bit of turbo lag as soon as you step on the gas from a standstill. To kick it up another notch, go ahead and opt for that sport package I was talking to you about earlier. You get these incredible looking perforated front disc brakes, those nice and supportive seats, a flat bottom steering wheel, exterior embellishments. I mean, why in the world wouldn't you get it? When it comes to versatility, the 2015 C300 is pretty good. The coupe-like design towards the back really impedes rear seat entry, more on that in a minute. The trunk, luckily enough, can hold a pretty good amount of stuff still, including a golf bag and, well, an entire weekend's worth of stuff basically. It's just that when you compromise functionality for design, I mean, take it or leave it, it leaves some things hanging in the balance. Like for example, as we talked about, in the back seat here, getting in is kind of a pain. In this photo here, you can see that the passenger front seat is adjusted just about all the way backwards for a taller person's comfort. The problem is, for a taller person to be comfortable, it leaves you with basically no space in the back, legroom or headroom. This means that if you're a taller family, the kiddo's probably going to end up sitting behind you. The good news is, like I mentioned before, there's a whole lot of legroom up front for the driver, so you can place your feet strategically and actually create a decent amount of room for anybody that sits in back. And speaking of kiddos, props to Mercedes for designing a latch anchor that's really easy to access. It's just a flexible cover over a fixed hook. Also, what's really cool is even next to a child seat on either side, you have this center pass-through. The seats fold down 40, 20, 40, which is really unique. It's not just a pass-through in the middle, the whole portion of the seat folds flat so you can fit skis and other odd or long-shaped gear inside. So even though our model came in at $54,275 as tested, for $40,400, you actually get a really great amount of stuff standard on this car. In fact, beyond a comparably equipped starter BMW 328 xDrive, you're getting things like power folding mirrors, HomeLink, LED daytime running lights with projector headlamps, those awesome 40-20-40 split folding rear seats, power front seats with driver's seat memory, and a crystal clear rear view camera. Options on our test car included a premium package, which has this amazing Burmester sound system. Also optional was a tilting and sliding 2-pane panoramic sunroof, and an incredible driver assistance package that basically makes this car 1 or 2 steps shy of being completely autonomous. Additionally, 2 Grande Starbucks cups fit in the cup holders up front with ease. 2 iPhones, a 6 Plus and a 6, fit very well in the same area, and beneath the center console lies the perfect place to charge and rest a phone or any other electronic device you have. Now, having a Bluetooth-equipped phone in the car with you is no good if you can't even pair it to the infotainment system. And years in automotive service has taught me this is one of the biggest complaints that people have is the overall complexity of doing simple functions, at least in theory, like pairing your phone. So being totally unfamiliar with the Benz's system myself, I thought it might be a good idea to time exactly how long it took me to pair my iPhone 6 Plus with the Mercedes Command infotainment system. With our trusty stopwatch ready and the phone in pairing mode, we got to work. "20.67 seconds. I don't think that's too bad at all. And even though I don't have an official basis for comparison yet, I'm really interested to see how this is going to fare against other vehicles, especially in its class. With standard 4MATIC all-wheel drive and up to 503 horsepower, there's definitely a dual personality, or in the C63's case, single personality C-Class that you're looking for out there. Till next time, this is Dan Buxbaum with the Fast Lane Car Quick Picks, signing off. Look forward to your comments below. Thanks for watching.